that. Nice little hidden view from this trail. Absolutely beautiful. Hope you folks aren't getting tired of all this beautiful scenery. I'm not. Okay, back onto the trail. Another great view. I've only seen about 10 people on this trail so far the whole day. Probably not that many. You may hear me huffing and puffing. I'm from a lower altitude. This park is a little higher than Denver. It's around 6,000 or so feet in elevation. Look at that. One thing I forgot was sunscreen. And there's not a lot of shade for most of it. A little bit of cactus. Pretty cool. Look at that. Look at this. Okay, here we are. Little spur off the trail. And I believe in the distance, that's Denver. I'll be hopping back onto the main trail in just a moment. Just a nice little vista, looking things over. Not as scenic as what I've been walking through, but it is what it is. And again, here is Denver in the distance. Back on the main trail now. Done with that little spur. More of the same. Not tired of it yet. There we go. And down there you can see that visitor center. I can still see my vehicle. Good. Information. And this is what they're talking about. This bench is dedicated to the memory of James Joseph O'Brien Jr. from his Lambda Chi brothers. Very nice. I'd heard that the Southern Rim Trail was about 2.2 miles, but then I started it from the visitor center, so that made a little bit more. And then I had to take the Willow Trail for some tenths of a mile. And when I get to the end of the trail, I'll have to, again, the visitor center is way up there. When I get to the end of the trail, I got to walk a little distance back to the parking lot. So somewhere between 2.5 and 3 miles total. Moderate. Beautiful day for it, and at least today on this trail, I've not even encountered 10 people. Carpenter Peak is probably over there. I see a bit of a trail heading up there. I know when you took the South Rim, it split off, and there was one going up to Carpenter Peak, so that's probably it. I think this is the top, highest elevation of the South Rim. It looks like from here on, it heads downhill, which isn't so bad. That's probably the trail over there, slowly heading back towards the parking lots and the visitor center. The ranger said that someplace called Lions Point would be amazing views. It'd be so worth it. Even though it doesn't say it, this might be it, but I don't know. And there's the trail I'll be taking back down. Nice to be heading back down, but look at this hardened mud. It makes it a little tough walking. Here's a unique vista. Boy, oh boy. Place does not disappoint. Look at that. Another one.